Peace.
Facebook, what's good? Wanted to give a shout out video. I don't got one right now. So, here I go. First off, shout outs to who gonna get the first shout out? Oh, I'm gonna give a shout out to my shorty Tenasia. Yeah, you already know her. Tenasia Clemens at 110209. Shout outs to you. That's over done with. Shout outs. Let me give a shout out to my gear. My first gear. Shout out to the cocoa butter. Shout out to the backup cocoa butter. It's really shea butter, you know what I mean? Gotta have smooth skin. Shorties always asking Rob got smooth skin. I mean, like, you just gotta put this on. Shout out to the degree. Can you fit? I mean, shout out to that. Can't be nothing without the Sidekick 3. Took it back old school. Shout out to the Sidekick. You know what I mean? Still fresh. Who won't buy it? Shout out to the iPod Touch. Jailbroke that. Yeah, you know what I mean. Know what I mean? First of all, shout out my gear. Gotta stay fly, know what I mean? Ruckus hoodie on. See that? See that? Big all baby. Yeah. Shout out to that. Oh, I need to show everybody my door. Know what I mean? It's a New York City thing, you feel me? I mean, like, look, you gotta check this out. You gotta check out my door. Just to take the sink, you know what I mean? Hurricane sticker, a couple PR stickers. In my room, there's no littering, smoking, spitting, radio playing. Shout outs to that first. I know y'all like that. Hey, Lupe Fiasco. Shout outs to him. You know what I mean? Yeah, I wanna shout outs to my favorite sneakers. Shout out to Gucci's. Gucci's in the box. Your boys gotta stay fly. Gucci's in here, you know what I mean? Yeah, never been a type. Gucci interior, you like that. Not a skateboarder, but shout outs to the Nike SBs. All day, you know how we do it out here. Shout out to the regular Nikes. Shout out to this nigga Jordan. I don't even like him. First of all, let me give a shout out to whoever. Sam's, my family, my brothers. Shout out to Dancing Dave. Shout out to Marv. My boy Diddy. Forbes, Monkey, DJ Smooth, y'all know him. Shout out my boy Craig, Twin Shotters. Shout out to Hype, my boy Rob, Kurt, all them other Jamaicans, and I don't even know their name. Shout out them too. Shout out Kevin Barker, photographer in New Ever Sam's. Shout out me, DJ Rob, you know me. I do what I gotta do out here. Shout out my boy DJ Z Tech. Shout out my boy DJ DS. He up in college. Old Westbury. Shout outs to you. You good in school, boy. I think that's about it in New Era. Shout out my girl Tati, Princess, blah blah. Shout out Port Richmond High School. That's my school. I mean, I play football there. Shout outs to the football team, all my sons. Shout outs to Mr. Greenfield, Principal Gannon. Shout out to the Port Richmond whole page. What would we be without the Port Richmond whole page? I mean, like, come on. Shout outs to this brush, know what I mean? Waves ain't spinning, but you know me. Shout out Ruben the Barber, know what I mean? That's my son. He up and coming. He be hooking niggas up with the shape ups, know what I mean? Who am I missing? Shout out to all my friends on Facebook, all 1,000 of you. I don't even know. I mean, shout out my homie Zaire Scott. That's really my son. Shout out my son Sean Scott. Shout out my son Sherry Scott. I'm just naming mad Scott's OD, right? Shout out to the. Nah, I don't even want to give a shout out right now. I want to give a toast. I want to give a toast. Let me give a toast to all my sons and third period lunch, fourth period lunch. That's the only lunch that I go to. Let me give a toast to them real quick. Know what I mean, it's real launchy out here. Shout out my boy String, Carter. Shout out to you. If I miss you, know what I mean, shout out to you. Shout out to my groupies. I mean, I don't love y'all. Y'all just there. Know what I mean, y'all, don't be ashamed to be my groupie. I mean, ain't nothing wrong with that. Yeah, I feel me. Shout out my son Bling, my son Cleon. Nah, I mean, he be doing his thing. No more nannies. It be cash something. I don't even know. You call it. Shout out to ugly nigga Mike Horn. That's my son. I mean, we got the same finger. Got issues with the thumb. Look all nasty, but his is worse. Shout out to my boy Miles. He mad, funny. Stay having me laughing in the hallway. Shout out Coach Bear at the bathroom every period. Starting from third period and up. I mean, to the end of the day. Shout out Coach Vesey. He's crazy, you know what I mean? Big shout out. Toast, shout out, all that. Big ups to God. I mean, number one. Shout out to my brother in North Carolina. He just had his birthday. Happy belated. And I mean, you my son. You know I miss you, boy. And shout out to my mom. Miss you. I mean, love you too. Shout out to Jasmine, AJ, the Marines, Japan, King Kong, Wakahaya. I don't know. And that's all. Like, I'm off this. Real slow. Easy. Holla at me. Stay up. Hit me up on Facebook. Don't be a stranger. I mean, hit me up on AIM, LIV3KIDD00 at AIM.com, Edward.com. If you need a DJ, hit me up. I mean,